Tucker on the drive, Sharpe with the rejection.
Really going to be valuable to this young backcourt.
Sharpe takes it right into the lane, puts it up and in. Up to RJ Davis, attacking the rack again. Up, doesn't fall. Sharpe in perfect position for the finish.
And needless to say, it worked out for us, the Spurs, at the time, because we drafted number 21.
Pot stick.
Okay. Have you ever had them?
Never heard of them.
They're very tasty.
Never actually won the award at the end of the season. I never got an exact count of what it was. What a move by Wills. Right, like Mount San Jacinto, which is the mountain that makes Palm Springs what it is. Arizona in the Conference of Champions. His brother Archie team won third place. It all rolls into one. Many turnovers in a victory since 2012 in the Sweet 16 game against the University of Ohio. Wow.
Caleb Love, no. Free throw no good for Leaky Black. Second chance for Sharpe down at the end line, and he scores. You're going to get on your bike and go all the way from California?
I'm going to bring my bike there. Sharpe has been superb in all aspects.
Just catch and shoot. It is Marksmanship Theater in Iowa City right now. Downstairs at 2 for Sharpe.
I'm telling you, they are cocky shooters, not just confident shooters.
That's a great way to put it, and you said it in the most positive way possible. They just think everything's going in.
You got to be a good shooter to make that finesse pass.
Sharpe wanted the foul. He got the 2 anyway. By Bohannon last
it was. I go right there.
And they do, and it's Sharpe turning to score.
Here's Brooks, nice high low game with Sharpe for the easy dunk.
Black, again, he's got long arms and a 5-inch height advantage, but he couldn't get close enough.
The alley-oop to Sharpe. Nice feed by Caleb Love.
They're looking to drive and kick out. You don't draw fouls that way. North Carolina has been attacking inside like this. Boy, they sure did, but now they've got to tighten it up on the defensive end.
Sharpe goes right around his man. Is that tightening it up?
No.
And this continues the trend of slow starts for the Heels.
Yes, really struggled early on.
Sharpe, big body through the bump. Sharpe sticks with it.
Nobody's backing it out and running the offense.
So give it to Sharpe, and 1. Black attacking play. Step back.
Look at this rebound and foul.
Been productive, and Brooks had that blocked. Wolfpack on a 3-on-3 chance. Sebron rejected. Brooks at the Carolina end of the floor.
Just not giving up on the play. Sebron, incredible effort.
Shot clock inside of 10. That one bounces off on the attempt by Davis, Mercer, but since that point, they've been practicing with more contact, and it's reaped some rewards for Georgia Tech, although here...
From their freshman backcourt, RJ Davis and Caleb Love combined 0 points, 1 assist, 1 turnover. It did force Leshevsky to lose the basketball, but it's a legal play.
Sharpe at the other end. 5 to shoot. Goodwin's pass taken away. Here come the Tar Heels, and there goes once again Sharpe.
Coach Bray said it doesn't have to be fair, and Roy Williams said he didn't feel like that either team had an advantage or disadvantage of playing this game.
Sharpe, the dunk. Earl Timberlake gets Miami on the board. 3 minutes into the game, he's a terrific freshman for the Hurricanes out of Washington, D.C.
That they really battle hard, they compete, because that's part of Jimmy Laranaga's personality. They reflect that. Today, they put the hurt on Florida, the Gators.
Yeah, they're up 20 in the final minute against the Gators right now. Garrison Brooks is back in the game. You know, the other thing right now is Caleb Love is just not looking for his shot at all. You can see that his confidence isn't great.
Long 3, Playtech will run it down. Returns it to Sharpe, and there's the bully ball, Jordan. Here's Playtech. Quick entry pass. Sharpe strong again.
Davis coming off a 12-point effort against Syracuse during the week finds Sharpe.
Things that really isn't talked about as much. When you hear
You know, everyone talks about North Carolina and their freshmen.
Let's see if they go to Backcourt again. Posting up Bates. Instead, Sharpe connects from 16 feet.
Here, LaFonso Ellis talking about Armando Backcourt's performance thus far in the first half. And, of course, Fonz is always cheering on the bigs as Day'Ron Sharpe in ACC history.
And, you know, Manny's on pace to wind up alongside Thurl Bailey and B.J. Anya as the greatest shot blockers in program history.
41 years after that, which is amazing.
Yeah, and so when you see that the next time, look for the radio reporter in the tan trench coat. That's Craig Sager. No flashy jackets back then.
Brown there for the tip. Could not get it to go. Over the top and the slam. North Carolina running that break.
And now North Carolina can sneak back to single digits. And they do. Day'Ron Sharpe got a little out of sorts offensively the last few trips. There's high-low, there's Sharpe, and there's double figures for the big freshman.
When he has to play in the half court, he's still learning that part of the game. And so he makes way more mistakes in the half court.
The follow by Day'Ron Sharpe. Nobody got a body on the biggest guy on the court. Baker into double figures now with 11. Day'Ron Sharpe just too big and strong. The Beatles weren't even the Beatles yet, Jay. They were the Silver Beatles in 1960. Ringo hadn't even met the other guys yet.
Yeah, Pete Best was the drummer back then.
Just the second turnover from Northeastern so far. Sharpe going to take this one from just past the free throw line and is good. Listed at 6'11", 265. When you were at UNC, what was your playing weight? Do you remember?
He kind of fluctuated. Started the season around 250. Great move from Day'Ron, but he is capable of that. He just needs to get more comfortable with it.
As a freshman, it was a bit of a surprise that Roy was able to get him to come to North Carolina. Nice give and go there for the Tar Heels. Davis off the screen. Kessler thought about it, gives it down low to Sharpe instead. He battles through the double team and gets the easy hook.
Great move.
And you see Coach Mack going to a 2-3 zone, which is not something very characteristic of him, but I believe that has a lot to do with the opponent one in North Carolina and their shooting woes. But you see Malik Williams and his effectiveness early in the game. So again, I root for the Orange. I just don't do it in front of you.
Impressive the development of Caleb Love, but to me, Kerwin Walton is the difference in this team because his ability to make shots opens up the floor, and this is the best I've seen Carolina run.
Kessler with a nice pass, and the finish by Day'Ron Sharpe.
And Day'Ron Sharpe continues.
You know, they've come out of pause and just not looked like the ranked team that we saw in November and December, and really, you know, who are we to judge? We don't know what's going on off the court.
And North Carolina is playing some of its best basketball of the season right now and finding ways to win even when they don't shoot the basketball well. And, of course, I love my alma mater. I mean, who wouldn't love being a reigning national champion? I mean, who wouldn't love that? You loved that once. Wow. I love that, too.
North Carolina has scored 80 points or more in its last 4 home games. Now, you and I have seen them play very poorly away from home as Sharpe cuts to the bucket and gets the dunk, and it's single figures.
What he does, he reminds you of what Syracuse has looked like forever, what they're supposed to look like at the top of that zone is Day'Ron Sharpe goes over the top.
A number of coaches had told Scott Drew that they felt like, and it's not like everybody's got a ton of experience with it, but they felt like it took a few games. Another great cut. You remember when we first saw him, he was at UConn.
Yep.
We were in Maui, and remember Kevin Ollie saying he's going to be a pro.
They're near or at the top.
Yeah, their offensive rebounding, they're #1 in the country. Second is Houston.
Love and Davis, an all freshman backcourt. Sharpe back in there, spins around Durham and lays it in. Armando Backcourt with 8 offensive rebounds in this game right now. Nice turnaround by Sharpe. Sharpe
pass, my goodness.
And Backcourt just with enough strength to rip right through the foul.
Well, they've taken mostly jump shots, but, you know, Virginia Tech again with that little low cross screen, and that was just way too easy. Now, what is in the water in the Big South? They produced some players.
Averaging 9. He's got 17 tonight, and there's an easy tip in for Sharpe.
It shows his mobility. It's just not a good move. That is a good move.
That's an excellent. Wow. Everything but the finish on the drive. They don't have Koprivica or Engam, the 7-footers out there. Sharpe running the floor hard.
Good pin in. Good screen by R.J. Davis to get an opportunity for Walton on the wing.
And a mismatch down low.
And this high-low action here for North Carolina. Sharpe showing off the skills with a beautiful spin and finish inside.
And now they're seniors trying to make their mark in the NCAA tournament for one final time potentially. Sharpe attacks the rim for the throwdown.